Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be doing a bit of a different video. I decided I wanted to do a video on this Gundam mobile game, Super Gundam Royale. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be explaining the game, explaining how to navigate menus since it's all in Japanese. I'm going to be showing off the stuff I have in the game, and then I'll be showing some gameplay. And since this is a gashapon based game, meaning you spend in-game currency to roll for a chance to get units, I'll be doing some of that. So let's get started. So first off, this is the home screen. It shows your main team right here, your default team, and so you can just cycle through that. My favorite Gundam is Exia, so of course that's the lead of my team. Down here, these 5 options are, this one right here is reinforcement. It tells you which unit you'll have to go out and help others, because during battles, as you'll see later, you'll get assistance from others, and it'll take the lead unit and do some damage, give some boost to the special attack gauge, maybe defend from an attack, or immobilize an enemy for 1 turn. It's username, unit name, username, and then the different quotes you can have them say when you pop up. The thing right below that, this is friends list. It shows all your friends list and their lead units. Someone here's got an Exia I don't have. Pretty salty about that, because it was only up for about 2 days. This one's friend request, and this one's my user ID. So if you start playing this, or if you already do, you can this section here and type in the user ID of someone. That is mine, so feel free to add me. Middle part's quest, I'll show that later. This one up here is info. This is where you get all the games, update and news, patch notices, some gashapon info. So there's a G Gundam thing going on. They're reissuing Domo and Master Asia, L&B as pilots, and then the Master Gundam and God Gundam you can still get normally, but the Noble Gundam Berserk mode was a limited time only thing. So now you can get that again. Present daily rewards and such end up here. Whenever you log in, you'll get a daily reward thing basically, and it'll go straight to here. Up here is missions. These are different ongoing events, top 3, and this is, I believe this is story-based missions here. But basically just do things in specific things in battles, and you can get rewards for it. So down here is like the banner that shows all the stuff going on. So this is your main menu. This centerpiece brings you here. This one right here is quest. This one right here is garage. This one right here, shop. This one right here is gacha. So here's all the gachapon sections right now. So there's these ones which are premium only, meaning only cash. And then there's ones that are the same thing, but they have a lesser chance of getting one of the feature units. And these ones are free, but you can also pay to go for those too. The ones with gold border are premium ones only. Yeah, and there's all those. And then these ones down here are basic freebie ones. You can get the currency for this real easily, and it's infinite. The other ones are it's a finite source of currency. There's help, like options, help, and other things like that. So let's go to the garage. I want to show you some of my units. So I have a collection of 44 units, and my units range in variety from 3-star to 5-star. 5-star is a very recent addition to the game, and you can only get a 5-star by taking a 4-star and upgrading it to a 5-star. You can't just get a native 5-star. They did also added like the ability to increase 3-star to 4-star. When rolling in Gachapon, you have about 4% chance that you'll get a 4-star. So it's not easy. So a lot of the teams you're going to be making are going to be comprised of 3-star and 4-star. So first off, this is a 3-star Sazabi. I EX'd it, so I broke it, meaning it can go beyond its previous level limit, which was 30. Now it's 38 out of 50. Since I'm a huge 00 fan, I've kept all of the Gundams I have from 00. So here's Curios. It's at level 1. I haven't even upgraded it yet since I don't plan on using it. It's just collection's sake. Nodley, same thing, level 1. Here we have Virtue, EX, level 40. I might try to make him a 4-star eventually, since I do need more light elements, because there's 5 elements in this game. Fire, wind, water. Fire is good against wind, wind is good against water, water is good against fire. And then there's light and dark, which are good against each other. So they're both strong against each other, and they're both weak against each other. And I don't have a full team of light 5-star. I only have 2, or 4-star. I only have 2. We have Barbatos, 3-star, level 35, EX. This one I need to get rid of because I forgot I had it. Come on. Oops, there's the upgrading screen. Zaku, Sniper. We have Tall Geese, a fire unit, since I need to have this because his cost is low. Level 50 on 50 EX. There's something later. Cost. Each unit has its own cost. So, yeah, this cost 16. Alvaron, level 30 out of 30. You can only have certain amounts of cost. So if you have 3 4-stars of one unit, or of one element, but one of them has a really high level of cost, they can't be on the same team together. You have to put something else on there. So we have Seravi here. Cheridum. Banshee. One of my favorite UC designs right here. Kimars. I'm keeping all IBO stuff too, just because I really like the designs from it. Alright, and yeah, Schmalbe Grays. Gillis' Swalbe Grays. Gujin, which is probably my favorite design from IBO, which is why I'm actually using it. It's level 35 EX, and I'm probably going to be making it into a 4-star. We have Gray's Kai, the Hyakuri, the Hyakuren, Arios, O Gundam, and Reborn's Canon. Now, moving on to the 4 stars, we have Sword Strike. I don't really use this one often, so that's why he's not EX'd yet. We have Unicorn Gundam with the Beam Gatling, something I don't use that often, just, it's not that strong. It was my first 4-star though. We have Zeta Gundam, New Gundam, Wing Gundam, Gundam Death Scythe, Master Gundam, Goof Custom, the Quinn Mantha, GPO1 Full Burn Yarn, Transam Exia, Justice Gundam, Kasi Gundam, Psycho Gundam, the Alvatore, Arios Gundam, the Gian, Strike Freedom, 00 Riser, the Regnant. That's it for 4 stars. I did say there were 5 stars in this game as well. Recent edition. What you have to do to get them is you have to take a 4-star, EX it, max level that EX, and then you have to have all the materials in order to make it into a 5-star. So, those materials have not been readily available. So, I only have 3, and one of them was free, given to everyone as a 5-star. But this one is Char's Zaku, which back in December of 2015, this was given free to everyone, so it doesn't have as great stats as everything else, but it did require less materials to get as a 5-star. Super Gundam, this one was given to everyone. It kind of sucks. I'd much rather actually have a regular 4-star on my team rather than this one. And since it's my favorite Gundam Exia, it was my first 5-star unit. So that's it for my Gundams. As on to the pilots. We got Setsuna, Mikazuki, Maru. I just put her in the ships. Lakan. Sumeragi, again, I just used her for ships. I don't even use her anymore, just collection's sake, because I'm a 00 nut. Allenby, I only keep her because she's cute. This guy who pilots the Gundam Versago, I don't know his name, but he's a 4-star pilot. The rest I've shown you were 3 stars. We get Haman, another 4-star. And when it comes to pilots, it's actually better to pair a pilot up to their matching mobile suit. But if you're trying to pair a 3-star to their matching mobile suit, but you can put a 4-star that doesn't match, it actually provides better stats. And if you can match a 4-star to the pilot to their unit, it's even better. So here's a 4-star Char. Ozzy. Lafta. This is a 4-star Luis that goes in the Regnant. Phone Spark, he's the Fresh Days pilot in Gundam 00F manga. Pilots the Astria Type F, Pluton Type F, Saludasad Type F. Those things, I'm surprised he's actually in this. I have Setsuna. This is really useful because I actually have 3 Setsuna units, Setsuna 4-stars. So, not only do I have this, but I have another one. When I went to go roll for him in the gacha, I got 2 of them, which normally I would throw away a second one for points in the shop. But, since I have 2 Exias and a double riser, I kept it. And then this was a recent one, Bright Noah in his normal suit. So that's that. Here are my teams. You can have 2 different units in your team. It's actually best to align all three units with 1 element. This is my mono wind team. But as you see over here, I have fire and wind to take on different enemies. Here I have wind and dark. Here we have water and wind. Fire and water. Dark and water. At least I'm assuming that's what these are. Because that's what it usually is in mobile games. We got light and water. Water. Dark fire. Dark light. And we've circled around. So that's it. Down here, we have... Okay, so these are raid bosses. I've already completed this raid, and there's nothing left for me to do here since you can't even get points for that anymore. It's just there so people can spend it. This is the current raid. Here I can get a 4-star Scramble Gundam, which is the very first built fighters unit in this game, oddly enough. You can also get a white base as your ship, which ships have certain cost, which is this is where the units come from. Like, unit cost comes in. So the max cost per team, because I had 2 teams, 2 units, is 66. So that each set of 3 cannot exceed 66. Which I can get that without the raid. I just have to be rank 120, which I'm still not there yet after playing for a year. I can also get Bright Noah, which is really useful. Right here, this is a shop where you get points from selling off units. So as you can see, there's some 4-stars available here. You need 40,000 points. I have 34,788. To get points, you sell off units. Every 1-star you sell off is worth 1 point. Every 2-star you sell off is worth 2 points. Every 3-star is worth 100 points, and every 4-star is worth 5,000 points. I do not know about 5 stars. I haven't tried to sell any of them yet. But you can get some mobile suits. There was a Char in here, but I did buy that. And then you got some materials down here for leveling up, and these crystals are for turning into 5 stars. Let's head back. And, hold on, just a second. Okay, so last thing I'm gonna do is show battles. So, right now, I'm going to show you some Gashapon rolls. Right now, they have the full armor unicorn with the beam javelin or beam gatlings. I'm really hoping for the beam javelin one since it's a fire unit and I do need more of those. Whereas I don't need any more wind units, but I will be happy with either. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll for 11 units. So you can do right here single pull or multi-pull. We're gonna do a multi-pull. And I have 250 metal. You need 250 metals to do a multi-pull, or 25 for a single pull. I have 343, so let's do that. See, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and there we go, I got one I wanted. Not the one I wanted, but I at least got a full armor unicorn. That's, I'm happy now. So, that's nice. So I'm going to sell off some units, which is right here. And, I don't need any of those 3 stars. You can only sell off 10 at a time, though. Alright, so I'm going to cut the camera right here, because probably have to empty all this video onto the computer before I record anymore. So I will be right back. Alright, so it's a good thing I stopped recording there, because as soon as I did, my camera said I had about 2.5 minutes of recording time left, so, yeah. But since I cut off and started back up, you'll notice first anniversary banner appeared. It's because it passed 11 o'clock, which, 11 a.m. here means after midnight in Japan. So as of October 15th is it? 2016 Japan time. This game's celebrating its first anniversary. I didn't know that. I joined a little bit after it started, so I didn't know when it officially started. So, as I said, we're gonna show some actual gameplay now. So, these are main quests. These are always gonna be here. You got different scenarios. You see, we got Gundam, Zeta Gundam, Double Zeta, Unicorn, Seed, Destiny, Double and Wing. And as you see, I've completed most of them. I have 1 more medal to get in Gundam, 1 more in Destiny, and 7 more in Seed. But that's not all. See up here, this tab here switches it over to more challenging mode, which there's more medals to get of everything. So, as you can see, I have not touched a lot of this, because this is either a very recent addition, or just something I've never realized before. So, we are gonna start off with, how about some Wing? I think I'm gonna do 2 missions only, though. So, right here, it shows what type the enemy unit will be. So as you can see, it is water, and wind is good against water. So naturally, I will be using an all-wind team. So some dialogue, you can skip that. So this is how the battlefield looks. You've got different items on here. So I'm just going to use Wing Gundam to go up and defeat this opponent. Okay, so battle is very simple. Select a target, and down here, you got attacks. The first one's a regular attack. And as you can see, Wing Gundam had a special attack available. Because this is a wing mission, the wing units get a full special gauge to start out with. So, normal attacks just increase that gauge. So since Wing Gundam has a full special meter, I'm going to use that just to show that off. And there he goes, attacks every single unit. Next I'm going to switch over to Exia. This is my more powerful of the two units I have on the field right now. So what I can do, I can just hit auto, and they'll all attack any enemy with not so much strategy, but as you can see, this unit's an ace, so they have more health. Probably some more firepower behind. So you can see that's what an assist is, right there. So I won that one pretty easily. This is going to be easy missions, by the way, since these are early, non-challenging story missions, even if they are harder than the regular ones. So as you can see, Exia actually has two specials, and that's because he is a 5-star. He gets this, which is a buff, as well. And so does Shirazaku, but I'm not going to use the buff. Just use that as an example with Exia. So I'm just going to hit auto here. And now for the final enemy. So what you can do is this gauge down here fills up as you use special. So I'm going to show you what happens when you fill that up. Oops, didn't mean to leave that guy standing. So yeah, that's another thing, like, that assistant brought someone over to fill my SP gauge. So I'm going to use them all, and then I'm going to hit this button here, which is a cover fire attack. The better your battleship, the better the cover fire. So as you can see, I met all 3 requirements. This one was grab all items on the field. This one is have at least 3 AP remaining, which is the points you consume while moving around the field. And this one is perfect clear, meaning none of my units died. So I got 4 medals for that. My stylus is starting to act up. But aside from these missions here, you got these down here. See, this one has danger across it. This, by going to any stage with a danger banner on it, is going to let me fight a raid boss. Now, since there's both wind and water enemies on the field here, I use fire and wind. since I've already cleared this, I'm not going to be concerned about wiping out every enemy on the field. So, I'm just going to move to the goal, because this stage has a goal you have to get to. Let's kill Big Sam in one shot, shall we? Yeah, I think we shall. Let's clear that. That's pretty simple. But if that was your first time, you'd have to defeat a certain amount of enemies in order to get all medals. Let's go to the raid. So I've got 2 BP to use, and use 1 per battle. I was doing a little bit of raiding before this video. So this is a pretty similar setup to regular fights, except there's some amount of turns. And multiple people are taking on this thing at once. Right there, they defeated it. Boss defeated. And I got 2,200 raid points. Let's see if there's any. Oh, no. Okay, so let's do one more battle. For the raid, because I have 2 points. Oops. See, right here, all I want to do is get to one of the goals. So I'm going to go through Kshatriya here. And just straight to the goal. So all I want to do here is activate the raid. There's Shamblo. So Scramble Gundam in this current raid is the one that gives the most points. Shame he didn't show up. Let's use that skill. And there we go. And it's just the rest of the battle to auto. So probably not gonna win this, but someone else is gonna defeat it, and we're gonna get the raid points once they do. I don't even have to survive, actually. All we gotta do is participate in the battle, and you get points if the battle ends up being won within the hour time limit. Ah, crap, and there's a Scramble Gundam. I wish that would have shown up earlier, but yeah, that battle was won. That battle against Shamblo was won, so got 1680 plus 1400, so that's 3080 points. I wish oh wait, I do have a raid point. How convenient. You get a raid point every 30 minutes, and you can only have 6 at a time. So, oh, yeah. So yeah, I'm really hoping to get the Scramble Gundam. Because that unit will be particularly useful to me. I wasn't keeping track of time, so my recording stopped on its own. So, luckily I caught it right as it did this time. So, oh, just hit auto here. So yeah, this boss has 9 turns. He's also the highest level boss, being level 77. The others max out at 50. So he is the most difficult, that's for sure. So, that's it. As soon as this battle's done, I'm gonna wrap up the video. Yeah, so, that's it. That's basically it. Oh, and it's defeated. So I got 16,600 points from that. That's really good. And now I no longer have any points. So I'm just gonna see how many I have. I have 213,617. To put that into perspective, I didn't have any this morning, so I need 500,000 for Scramble Gundam, so raids have become a lot easier recently. But yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Yeah, so feel free to add me if you end up playing this game. That right there is my user ID. Player ID or whatever. So, just type that into here and add me. You have to get this off of a Japanese App Store on iOS, which means you have to have a Japanese iTunes account. Or if you use an Android phone, use a QOOApp, QOOAPP. It's a third-party app store to get this. But yeah, it's really a fun and addicting game. I highly recommend it over all the other Gundam mobile games. So, thank you all for watching. Take care.